Someone's waiting for Cole to give me the thumbs up. You can hear me, and if I'm being seen the right way or not. So, Cole's just waiting for it to go live. So we just finished setting up the booth, and we're getting it ready right here. So we brought a GRS flight yoke, which you can win.
You're not live.
I'm not live? Well, not live yet, but I am live. Keep looking.
You're not live.
Better this time? Looks like it's right now. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Good? Okay. So now we'll get started. So, hey Rich, Nick, how you guys doing? We just finished setting up. So the show's gonna start in about 45 minutes. We have right here the GRS flight yoke right there, which you can win. Come over, scan this barcode, and you can win that and the television as well. Cole needs car keys. I have car keys somewhere. Of course. There you go. So you can win the flight yoke and the display. We have an Akari stick set here for some gameplay. My Viper is here. We have a Sinden Target Pro and TV. You can win. Yes, you can win these things. And of course, we have a bunch of the billiards. I'm going to swap this around real quick. Try to anyway. There we go. So we can see we have some build-a-cades. We got Donkey Kong here. We have a 4:3 aspect ratio screen. We have Star Trek. We have Popeye with Donkey Kong, as you can see right there. We have Arkanoid. We have Donkey Kong Jr., Mortal Kombat with the new 6-button control panel. NBA Jam, Miss Pac-Man, of course, Robotron. So these are all set up here for you guys to come and try out. And we're right when you first come in. So the main entrance is right there. And basically going to walk down right here. And we are right here. Like I said, we have some things you can win this time. You can win a Sinden Target Pro with the television. And you can win a GRS flight yoke with the television. And other things here to try out as well. So I'm going to take a walk around here with you guys for a quick second. Just show you something in here. There's a theater entrance in here, which is kind of neat. I mean, it's almost like a mini IMAX, I guess, when you come into here. And I'm going to walk down. So the Cradle of Aviation Museum over here. And I'm not sure what they're going to show in here, if anything, but it looks really cool. And the AC is really good in here. So we're literally right next to the entrance to the theater. So coming out around here, I'll take it around a little bit. Again, when you're coming out of the theater or coming into the place, you can't miss me. Everything is right there, my friends. And I'm going to take a walk down here. Now, last time I was here, a couple years ago, Jen had gone with me. We were actually in here. It's kind of the food court. But this is where the YouTubers are. But they put me with the vendors. So we're going to come by and we'll talk to people a little bit later. Today, people are still setting up. They have a lot of stuff they got to do to get ready. But people are starting to get ready, chilling out. About the only time you get around to be semi-peace and quiet around here. And we have Gen X Growing Up will be here. So I'm waiting to talk to him. There's a lot of people coming today. We have, Pat the Innocent Punk was here before.
Look at this guy.
Oh, John is here! Holy shit, John! Hey, how you doing?
Doing great, man.
It's been so many years, we never actually met.
We've talked on Zoom and Messenger and all that. Oh my gosh!
Look at that.
This guy.
He was like this, and now that's why he talks to me. He's got 130,000 subs now, right?
135.
35.
Almost 136.
Jesus Christ, man! I'm like 8 years in. I still got 11. I got nothing.
Nah.
Jesus. So you got to come over a little bit. I got the stuff set up. Okay. Show you some of the good things. Yeah. But
we'll do a whole video.
Freaking John Hancock's here, boys.
Yeah.
All right.
I got to tell you about Brazil.
Oh yes. See you guys later. Boom, boom. All right, we're coming around. Guys working hard over here, setting up for the show. And we're going to come down here. Now, there's a lot of things you can try here. And there's a Pat Dennis punk over there. He's walking down over here. And we're going to come around. Now, this is actually part of the museum, the Aerospace Museum. But inside here, they're going to have a lot of games set up. So we have things you can come and try, but a lot of things you can look at as well. So some of the stuff we really saw as a kid, I mean, some of these old handhelds, I mean, look at these things. This had a lot of fun with these 3D ones. I actually have both of these. But this is what I really enjoy. I'm not going to lie. A lot of this aerospace stuff over here. But this is what you guys want to see. Anyway, some old consoles here. Here is, look at this. Motherfucking 32X Neptune right here. Look at that. I got to build me one of these days. Look at that bad boy. And they got Doom Resurrection 32X, which is a highly enhanced version of Doom, which is pretty cool. The Hyperscan, yeah, garbage. Hey, we got Wolverine. He's pretty badass. The Action Max. And some other obscure devices. Now, look at this. You want to watch E.T.? You haven't watched E.T. until you watched it on an Atari 2600 movie cart. Look at that. It actually looks better through my camera than it does actually on the TV set. But look at that. E.T. on the Atari 2600, which is funny. Which is really funny. They were both around the same time frame. You can get an Atari, you're playing Space Invaders stuff, and watch some E.T. on there. And then we have a Sega Genesis with the, oh, look at this, the video art device, infamous controller. A lot of things over here. We're just getting started. You have the Aviation Museum, like I said, here. We have a space shuttle coming down over here. Which way to go? I think I'll start going this way. There's so much to see here. You don't know where to start. But I love seeing these old CRTs, obviously. We have some hot air balloons, some early aviation stuff here. But look, they have all these consoles set up in here. Look at these. You have PlayStations. You have some Donkey Kong Country set up over here. Musical keyboards, Nintendo. I mean, it just goes on and on. I don't keep going around making you guys get a headache. This is what I'm going to be making soon. Nice dual joysticks like this, so you can play like Virtual On. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like Virtual On? Nice flight controls. Some really early aviation tech. All my fans are here. What do I have? I have a ton of fans, man. Woo, I got a lot of fans. I hear some Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage. That's how you play a game. It's on a TV set with a really signal receiving. That's how you play the game. You got the Wii. Oh, walls of Wii's. A lot of TV sets. I mean, this is how you play these games. The good old CRTs. I mean, there's even more behind me over here. Stuff's just everywhere. I really enjoyed it. Between the NES and, I always liked the Master System myself. Very early Sega fan. Got some driving games going over here. Good driving controllers. Got the Red Baron checking me out. I mean, it's just amazing that people actually risk their lives building and flying these suckers. I mean, Damn. Look at this. The skill people needed and the wires and oh my God, I could never have done this back then. I could not have flown one of those. I want a jetpack though. Definitely want a jetpack. Duck Hunt, which you can play now at my Sinden Target Pro. Dreamcast. No, it's not a Dreamcast. Sega Saturn. What am I, nuts? Sega Saturn. A lot of Atari setup here. Some Star Raiders, which is awesome, but you need to have the controller. I don't see the keypad controller for it, so it's kind of hard to play Star Raiders without it. Asteroids. I want to get some of these TVs. I want these TVs. They have computers as well. Some old 386, 46 computers and games set up. Fly a nice little helicopter on there to say how to play the game. Simcopter. Duke Nukem. I gotta fix my screen. I keep pointing it down to the floor, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm looking around and not paying attention to the screen. A lot of computers here. What do we have over here? What do we have over here? This is 386. Make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys. A lot of computers around. I know there was Amigas and Atari STs as well. I just gotta find out where I saw them. But again, just look up. You have all these beautiful aircraft, cars. I mean, it's a worthy visit to this museum, the Cradle of Aviation Museum here in Long Island. The show will be opening up in about 29 minutes, 4 o'clock, right? Yeah, 4 o'clock. So guys are still actually sitting up here with a lot of these machines. Over here, I'm gonna go around this way. It's a bit of a maze. Let's go this way, see what we have. Bunch of Nintendos. A lot of Nintendos and Master Systems here. GameCube. There we go. A couple of Segas. I was never a fan of the second generation one. I just never liked the look. Gonna come around the corner. There's so much to see here. They have some arcade machines set up, which is pretty cool. Blazing Angels. Obviously, these things are not turned on yet. They'll be pretty cool when they do. And let's walk down this way. I know I'm missing a whole section of the computers. I'll find them. Or maybe I just did. I don't know. Some consoles here. Oh, look. Oh, the old Telstar. Look at this beauty. Look at both these beauties. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. With these really old TV sets. I think my brother had this one. Oh, it's an Emerson. He had a Hitachi. Dang. Bring back the good old days. Okay, here we go. I think these are the computers I was seeing before. We have a bunch of TV sets still not even hooked up yet over here. But we have, what do we have here? Game Wave, which I think is just a Chinese game console. And a Casio Loopy. Over here, we have a bunch of, European and China, Japan style game consoles here. There's just so many back in the early or late 70s, early 80s. I mean, they were like a dime a dozen. Here's a Sega Mark III with the Sega cards, which is, kind of what the PC Engine used, but Sega did use them first. And we have an MSX computer here, which, again, the video and audio technology came from the TI-994A and ColecoVision. I mean, that's kind of where it came from. A lot of MSX machines right over here. Joy Sound, I guess it's a dock, maybe a display case for the machines. Now over here, We have a bunch of machines, but this one at the bottom I own. Well, first of all, there's a PowerPC Pippin PC, but I have this right here. I got it for 200 bucks. It's the laser active, but I have the Sega pack. I don't have the NEC pack, but I do have the Sega pack. And these things go for well over $1,000, and the packs go for $1,000. So that's actually pretty cool that I have that. And we have some very, very important people here doing their videos over here. And we have, what do we got over here? Okay, while they cleared this area here, we have some more stuff over here, and an Atari Jaguar that's converted for the dental business. That's kind of what they did right there.
So you have the only female who exists. Okay.
Gonna come more this way. Okay, more CRTs. Very funky looking one. One with a SNES built right in. But I'm coming over to one of my favorites, which is the Vectrex. And again, Jeff came and bought another one today. Inbox, styrofoam, everything. I absolutely love the Vectrex. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Best console ever.
I got in yesterday. We did some. Appreciate it.
Got more over here. Some Sega Saturns.
Do work. I understand. Yeah, hit me up later.
Bunch of Sega Saturns. All different kinds of Saturns. How you doing? You probably don't know me, but I know you, and I watch your show all the time.
That. I apologize for the perspiration. It's
really hot in here. It is hot in here. It is hot in here.
hot in here.
It is hot in here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know me. You probably don't.
Okay.
But I'm Glen from Glen's Retro Show.
Glen's Retro Show.
I have a booth over here. Stop by. I make little machines, send them light guns, good stuff.
Did we meet last year?
We kind of did, but it's so crazy.
It's
these
a con.
places. It is. So we'll see you later. But it is freaking hot in here.
It is. This. I know I'm overweight. I get it. But this is it. It's like the environment. They have air conditioning vents. I see.
They do, and they were working before. My son actually went to the car. Just the AC on.
See, it's not just me.
No,
it's not just that we eat too much and we're dorks. It actually really is hot.
It is.
It's a human condition.
It is.
All right.
So I'll catch you later,
later,
and stop by the booth.
Will do. All right, later, dude.
And let's see, we got a lot of stuff over here that, as kids, this is a heavy sixer. I mean, this is what Atari Plus they released. This is what it should have been. The heavy sixer, 6 switches. This is what it should have been. Not what they released, the 4 switcher. That just bugs me. Now, it would be kind of cool to take a Mercury capsule out, which is we have right here. Very big fan of the early Mercury 7. We have the Sputnik satellite here, one of the Liberty 7, and a Gemini over here. So they have a lot of things over here. Now, if we go around the corner, you'll see them working on a LEM, which is right here. So I'm a huge fan of the lunar module. I think it's a beautiful machine. I know a lot of people think it's not, but I personally think it's a beautiful machine. We have more people still setting up. There's so much to be done. Staff is going around like crazy setting stuff up around here. We have some Apple set up. We have, oh, look at this, the old Mac, the old Apple II. Oh my God, a TRS-80 trash. Love the machine. We have a nice Coco. In one of my, unfortunately, as my wife passed away, depressions, I had thrown away my 32K original color computer. It's a shame. It's a nice looking machine, but one of my depressed states, I had gotten rid of it. We have an Atom computer next to an Aquarius by Mattel. And they're setting up a Tandy with great Tandy EGA graphics and sound that put the PC Junior to freaking shame. Awesome. Apple II GS. They got a lot of stuff that's still standing up in here. And this is actually an Atari. There you go. Got to have an Atari. Of course, you got to have the goddamn Atari. Absolutely. Now, this is actually in the STEM area, which is another fun fact. So this STEM area, when I came here 2 years ago, Jen had said, hey, you should sign up and get yourself STEM certified for your Build-A-Cade and sell it to schools. And I did. So we are STEM certified with that. So if it wasn't for Jen, I wouldn't have gotten that done. But we haven't sold to the schools yet. We have a Commodore 64 right here, next to another version of the Commodore 64 right here. A couple Apple IIs, I mean, beautiful condition Apple II C. Is it a C? No, it's an E. It's got to be an E. C is the other one on the other side. With the Oregon Trail, got to play Oregon Trail. And we have here a Franklin Ace, which is a clone. They got the Panther suit up in them by Apple, because Apple sues everybody. But for a while, they did sell it. And here is the infamous IBM PC Junior. However, the graphics and sound did work its way to Tandy, so that was the one plus thing that came. The cool thing about it was the keyboard wasn't a bad keyboard, but it used infrared technology, so it was battery operated. So it was kind of cool. It did take cartridges, but it wasn't fully IBM compatible, which was the problem. They had sidecars like the Amiga. That's what did in this machine was, if it had been fully IBM compatible, it would have done much better. And there's this big brother right next to it. That's like a photo shoot right there. The original IBM PC next to its little brother Junior. It's hard to believe they were out so long ago. It's really blows my mind when you think of how long ago these were out. But the Junior, there's King's Quest playing on it right now. Joystick. So I'm going to go this way. I'm not sure I didn't go this way. Here is the LEM that is completed. There's more stuff in here, but I just love that machine. I just find that to be a beautiful, beautiful machine. I would have flown that son of a bitch. Absolutely. Would have crashed it. But if it's like, hey, if it's like the Atari version of Lunar Lander, I would have done great, because I do great on the Atari Lunar Lander. I want to flip this thing around.
I didn't know crash.
I'd crash it too, but that is just a beautiful machine. I love the Lunar Lander, and I love the Atari's Lunar Lander. So if you get one of my spinners, we make a 3D printed controller, so you can play Lunar Lander with a throttle. So I'm going to flip this back around here. Bink, bink, bink. There we go. And I just love that. I mean, one day, I have a Meta Quest 2, and I downloaded the Apollo missions, and it's pretty wild sitting in this thing and watch yourself landing on the moon. It's pretty wild. It really is. All right, enough of the Lunar Lander stuff. It's retro gaming stuff, right? This is retro stuff. Let's get back to that. There's some other computers over here. Okay, Pro. Look at that son of a bitch right there. In beautiful, beautiful condition. And these are portables back in the day. Probably 30 pounds. But again, we have the Commodore PET with their version of Space Invaders on it right now. I always had a soft spot for the PET. Never owned one. One day, I'll probably get one. But it's, the big three. You had Apple, you had Commodore, and you had Tandy. Those are the three big back in the early days. Look at this damn drive. Holy crap, man. This stuff is big. Stuff is big. Playing some Space Invaders on a beautiful monochrome display. And there is an Apollo capsule right there. Jason learned a basic on a PET. Well, there you go. And here's one of my favorite computers. I have like 7 of them. Here's an Amiga 500 with an expansion board on it. Oh, there's the ACA 500 Plus attached. Here's some music. And of course, it's arch rival, Atari. And again, if you watch my shows, which I'm sure if you're watching now you do, it's funny because the Atari ST is really a Commodore product, and the Amiga is really an Atari product. In fact, the legacy of the Amiga is the Atari 8-bit line, like the Atari 400, Atari 800, then the Amiga. But Jay Minter left Atari and got bought up by Commodore. Then Jack Tramiel got fired from Commodore, and he made the Atari ST. So again, why is there no movie about this? The Tetris movie, why is there not a movie about the early stage of computers and video games? I wanted an Atari movie. I wanted basically I wanted Atari, Apple, and Commodore and Radio Shack having individual movies. Then an Avenger-style movie with Atari, Commodore, all of them So with a throwdown. How good would that be? Atari, Commodore, Tandy, Apple, Assemble. How about that? And we have some more obscure machines right here. Nintendo. These are some of the machines they probably had in the stores. Try to check my time here. I have about 15 minutes before the place goes live. I try to get as much in as I can before we go. Ease. Hell yeah. Love me some ease. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Next 68,000. Could ever afford one of these bastards. Beautiful though. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we have over here an Amstrad with the tape drive built in. Look at that. I mean, this is just classic gaming. If you can get down here an Amstrad GX 400 game console, I mean, just looking at this stuff and being able to actually touch and feel these systems, it's just a surreal experience. Uh-oh, it's broken. It's supposed to be down. I don't know. It's probably supposed to be down. I hope it is. But look at these beautiful things here. Right behind good old Buzz Aldrin there, saluting. And then we have the very short-lived Amiga CD32. I never was able to get one. Basically, they produced them in the Philippines, and they went bankrupt, and they never were able to come to the States. They were blocked from the States. So I was able to get a CD32. And then we have over here, oh, is this a, what is this? It's a Sega. I'm not sure which one this one is. Is it a Saturn? Sega Pluto prototype. Okay, there we go. Still so many things here. Did we come through here already? I might have come through here. I did come through here. So I'm going to turn around. The show's going to be opening in about 15 minutes. Oh, look out here, another TV Pong. Gotta like Pongs. I haven't even gone upstairs yet. Shit, I got to move. I'm going to get you guys to see upstairs real quick. So we have a complete upstairs, and they have a Dreamcast area as well. So I got to hustle the bustle. If I find my way back out, that is. They set up a bunch of machines, arcade machines, set up this whole timeline of machines that are set up as well from the original machine. Place is a maze. There's so much to see, and I come to these places. The only time I get to do it is like now. Oh my God, I'm lost. I'm lost. Help! Help! I'm lost. I think it's made a big circle. Oh, to be lost. I guess it's not too bad being lost in a place where I can play games all day. Can I get out this way? I don't know. I'm gonna try. Oh, there's a staircase. And there's a block. Damn it, it's a blocked off staircase. I think I go this way. Some of this looks familiar. Got Shaq's here. Shacking up. Look at some of the planes. Man, I am lost. Huh. Well, I reached the wall. Holy snikes. I can't get out of here. Oh, I'm going to cheat. I'll have to cheat. What in there? Whew. Oh, I think I see possibly a way out, maybe. All right. This has to be the way. How are we doing today?
All right, thanks.
This looks semi-familiar, but so is everything around here. Oh, I'm making progress. I think I'm making progress. I was probably right near the exit, and I probably walked away. Oh, Okay, I definitely came this way. Ah, okay, there's a way out. I found my way out of the maze. I found my way out of the maze. All right. I'll at least get upstairs to show you guys the console area. We have T minus about 10 minutes before they open the doors. I could probably go up this way. I think I will. But I have to get back to my booth relatively quickly because once the doors open, I got to be there. But man, I got lost. So this is cool. This is a cool area. I got to run down to the other side to do this the right way. So everything's in the timeline. So I'm going to book my way down. So when you come in, there's the main entrance, and I'm literally like right over there. Well, when you come up this staircase, which is literally right behind me, oh, they're gonna be so mad at me. We got some Virtual Boys set up here. I love the Virtual Boy, but last time they actually had a stand-up Pong starting this off, but they did start at least with the Magnavox. So you come right here in 1972, we have the Magnavox. And I'll try and get this again later. I'm going to go through quick. But you can see we have to do it by the year, and then the console. So we have 75, you have Atari's Pong, and the Fairchild. Can't get it more in the shot, guys. Sorry about that. Telestar Studio 2. Here we go, Atari. So we have all these consoles. You can play them. They're all set up to be played, and they're done by the year, which I really like that they did that. Some consoles you may never heard of before. But you can come here, you can play all these games, sit down, have some fun, chill, get something to eat. There we go. But they have all these games set up here. There's music, there's dance, there's lots of fun to be had down here. We'll do it that way. A little bit better.
I got it out.
So we'll try to get everything ready before the show goes. And then at the end of all the consoles, there we go. He will not go blind. He will see just as fine after he's done. But you come to the end of the consoles, you turn, and we have, oh look, you get yourself one of these now. A Popeye from GRS and Joe Sabo's Arcades. Actually, he also does Mario Brothers too. But they have the arcade here. He does Donkey Kong. I'm going to be doing Punch-Out 2 as well. Punch-Out as well, I should say. But they have all the arcades. But this is the one I want to play. I come and play it every time I'm here. Is the original Scissor G, which later became Atari, Space War. I played this at a pizzeria in Yorktown Heights. Back when this came out. Cost me $0.25. But didn't do very well. But it is hot in here. Holy cow. It's like you're walking into a blast furnace. But they have all these machines set up in here. And I'm just going to walk through quick because I have to get downstairs. The show opening in, 7 minutes. So it's come through real quick. All these are set to free play. Come in, play some games. There's more downstairs as well. But this is kind of more the ambiance. It's kind of like the pizzeria. It's dark and hot. And you come in and play some games. Get a little Space Ace going on. And you can see all the things that are still going on down here. Woo-wee! And they're still setting up. So last year they had machines going all the way around, and I'm sure they're still setting up. I saw the guys downstairs still bringing in machines. There's a whole circle here. Not a circle jerk, but just a circle. And, I want that flying car, by the way. I want that. We got some games still here. Oh, Sinistar. Oh, Sinistar doesn't look very good. Sinistar looks like he's currently broken. But I'm sure they'll fix it. Oh, see, look at this. This is classic. Playing some Breakout. A young man enjoying some Breakout. That's what it's about right there. Hells yes. All right, before I get myself all lost again, I better get my butt back to my area. Maybe they'll replace this yoke with mine. You know what? That one doesn't feel too bad. But I still think mine's better. And it fits in there. No problem. In any case, go ahead and get back. Stay on track. They're going to yell at me. I got 4 minutes. Uh-oh, someone's laying bubbles. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. All right. Let me get down those stairs. Woo! It was really hot in there. Let me get down these stairs without tripping. I'm looking at you guys, not looking at my stairs. Woo. Turn this around again. And when I left this morning to come down here, it was like a torrential downpour. We went through there already, so I think I got lost again. So here's some of the vendor area over here. Feels cooler here already. Oh, that was a 5-minute call. 5 minutes. Lots of great stuff around. They said Jeff already went and bought another Vectrex, but everyone's still setting up. I haven't really gone around. Maybe I'll have time to go tomorrow morning, do a little hunting, pecking. We see people are still setting up. Oh, sorry, man. No, don't be sorry to me, man. You should get away. We got TurboGrafx 16 up there. Again, one of my favorite consoles. A lot of stuff here. Their line. Let's see here. Security's out here. Let's just see. Let's see what this line's like here. So, woo-wee! People are ready to come in, I think. What do you think? You want to come in? They want to come in. All right. The line is ready to go. It's around the corner. So, I better get back to my area. Whew. You know, people showing up at like 12 o'clock trying to come in. Like, everyone's ready. Everyone is ready to rock. Oh my God! That's okay. Come on. There we go. All right. And there we are. Straight ahead. Can't miss us. And it's vacant. They're telling me to come back. They're telling me to come back. There's no one here. Oh, Cole, here comes Cole. Oh, thanks.
I'm in like 2 minutes, so I need to go to the bathroom.
You got to tell the whole internet that? Yeah. All right. Let's turn this around here. Make sure everything's working here. We got Kari going here. Dun, dun, dun. I think Joe Sabo really did a nice job here. My Star Trek is so ghetto. That's my own artwork I printed. But that's our new screen we'll be coming out with shortly. Good aspect ratio for the modern games. Of course, Joe Sabo's Popeye artwork on the Build-A-Cade. That turned out really nice as well. Of course, we have Arkanoid. Some people have really been buying up the Arkanoid. And of course, we have Donkey Kong Jr. as well. Look at that. As I'm tripping over something here. I knocked over my sign, but I got my friend saving it here. Cool. We have Mortal Kombat with the 6 fighter buttons on it. NBA Jam, Miss Pac-Man, and Robotron. And of course, we have representatives from Old School Gamer Magazine.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Bring up, come on, tell it.
It looks great.
No, not my stuff. Tell Old School Gamer.
Oh, Old School Gamer. So we're a magazine. We publish, I think, 6 times a year. And come out to the show. We can sign you up, give you a free copy, and get a free digital subscription.
Nice. And actually, you know what? How stupid am I? You can tell I am a newbie to this. Try that one more time. Well, people can actually probably hear you.
So I'm with Old School Gamer. We have a print magazine. It's published about 4 times a year, I believe. And we have a table set up here. If you come out to the show, you can get a free copy and sign up for a free digital subscription, or you can purchase a print subscription if that's what you like. So hope to see you at the show.
The article, let me flip this thing around here. Let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3. So I've met you, what, 3 years ago? How long have I known you?
I think we've known each other
Longer?
for 5 or 6
5 or
years.
6. I'm old. I forget.
The last time we were at the show together was about 3 years,
3 years ago. And it's a
Yeah.
really great magazine. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff in there. There are great articles in there. It's a lot. You get paid to do the articles, or you kind of just do it.
So I think most of the writers get paid for it. I don't typically get paid for it, but I think that the other writers do. Yeah.
But they're really good articles in there. And the magazine
Yeah.
is a quality paper. It's not like a cheap
It's
like
a
newspaper
great,
thing.
It's a great magazine. We have some famous people writing for it. The guy who did ET on the Atari 2600, Scott Washar, writes for it. Many of the people who are known in the retro gaming field write for the magazine. So it's pretty cool. You can check it out at I think it's Retro Gamer Magazine. Oh, I'm sorry, Old School Gamer Magazine.com, and you can see the online edition.
Yeah, and if you look at the online edition now, because there's a free one, they can go to the website, and it's like a free edition to kind of look. You'll see I have an ad in there for the codes. You can go right now to the Thunderstick Studios website, put in TMG50, get $50 off of Build-A-Cade, or TMG30 on pretty much everything else on the site, even the Sin and Target Pro. Save some money.
Yeah, but
Save some money.
check out the magazine, check out the games, and come out to the event. It's a really good show.
And it's hot. It's just me.
It's cool in the back. It's hot up front.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Other years I've been in the very front row, and on a sunny day, just royal. So but in the room, it's freezing back there. So
Yep. Have you looked at anything else?
no, I just been walking around talking to people I haven't seen for a while.
I just did got lost down in the gaming area where the moon landing stuff. It's based on.
Yeah.
Totally lost over there.
Yeah, so like 3 years ago, they had there's a lunar lantern module here.
It's here.
And a few years ago, they had all these computer games set up that played different versions of Lunar Lander.
Nice.
And it was pretty cool to play the game in front of like a model of the Lunar Lander. So this is a great museum. The show is actually bigger this year because in previous years, they've had a board gaming convention alongside with this one, and that has been separated out. So there's a lot more space just for the video games this year. So doesn't feel as it's felt crowded in the past. It's more open this year.
Yeah, I remember the last time I was here, I guess 2 years ago. You couldn't move.
Yeah, exactly. It was packed in here. So here come the people. So I
Yeah,
gotta get back to my table.
Go ahead. Good seeing
talking
you
to
again.
guys. See you later.
All right. Turn this mic off. So people are starting to come in. We'll turn the camera around here. Just starting. Oh. All right. So I'm going to go offline for now. We will come back a little bit later. Thank you guys all for joining. And once I get settled, we'll come back. I want to say game on to all you guys. Hopefully, if you're in the area, come on down to the Long Island Gaming Expo here at the Cradle Aviation Museum. But I'm going to sign off for now. Thanks, Jason. Everyone have a great day, and I really appreciate you guys joining the show.